The Millionaire Strategy to secure funding to grow your business. Look, I'm going to help you tap in to the strategies the big 7- and 8-figure businesses are tapping into to get hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars to fund your business. You might be thinking you're too small. You might be thinking you're just launching a business, or maybe you're already in the stage of trying to get that result right now. Wherever you are, I'm going to decode this Millionaire Strategy to get the money you need to grow your business step by step. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know in this training. I'm even going to give you the shortcut resources if you stick around to the end. Look, we got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. All right, so you need to know that 7- and 8-figure businesses use a unique strategy to be able to get massive amounts of money that you can also do the exact same thing. And here's how it works. The very first part of this strategy is to understand the 3 C's: cash flow, credit, and collateral. It's very important. You need to know why lenders actually lend you money. Because if you know this, then you can actually create the business structure that makes you more appealing to lenders to be able to qualify for more money. So here's how it works. If you want the most amount of money for your business, there's 3 things you got to get right. If you don't have them, that's okay. I'm still going to help you get money even with just one of these 3. It's cash flow, credit, collateral. So in order to get 7 figures of business funding, they're going to want to see cash flow verifiable with tax returns. They're going to want to see some profits. They're going to want to see that your revenue is increasing month to month. Now, even if you're not to that point yet, you want to make sure that you do things like managing your business bank account responsibly. If you do this where you've got more money going in than coming out, you've got positive ending bank balances, and you have other signs of managing your bank account responsibly, 6 months in business will unlock different funding options for you. Now, as you continue to do this, you'll end up filing taxes, and I recommend you show even a little bit of profit, because that's a big difference between getting long-term loans and short-term financing that have higher rates and low and much higher payments because the term is shorter. We want to get you the most money at the best terms, right? That's the Millionaire Strategy. So in order to do that, we've got to understand that we want to show some kind of profit on our tax returns. We want to manage that bank account responsibly. The second C is collateral. Now, as we get into hundreds of thousands or millions in funding, oftentimes lenders want to see some kind of asset that they can pledge as collateral. It could be residential, it could be commercial real estate, it could be stocks, bonds, 401ks, IRAs, could be vehicles. It also could be account receivables. That's right. Just by letting your customers pay you on terms, you unlock collateral that could be used to get funding and qualify for long-term loans like SBA. And the third C is credit. You got to work on building personal credit, but you've got to also work on building business credit as well. By having good personal credit, even if you don't now, by improving it and getting your credit as strong as it could be, it unlocks a lot of funding options for you. Just having good credit alone opens up funding options like credit line hybrid, where you can get up to $150,000 in no-doc funding as a newer business. And as you have good credit, it also unlocks a lot of funding like long-term loans and SBA loans as well. But equally important to that is you got to build business credit. Look, this is the basic foundation of the Millionaire Strategy. The businesses that are 7 figures and 8 figures out there getting hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars have established business credit profiles. When lenders and credit issuers look at their business credit profiles, they're seeing 10, 15, 20 or more trade lines, payment experiences, items on those business credit reports. Lenders are more confident to give them money because they have a track history of their business paying its bills on time. So if you want to tap into the Millionaire Strategy to get the most money to fund your business, you've got to build business credit. And the cool thing is, when you do this, you actually open up your ability for your business to fund itself just based on the business having its own credit profile and score. And once you've done that, now you can master the Millionaire Strategy. And this is my favorite part. It's called OPM. You know what that means? You know what that means. Say it with me. Other people's money. That's right. The biggest companies that exist today and the ones that are scaling to 7-8 figures and beyond, 100% of them use OPM or other people's money. You could pull business credit reports. I often do this on live streams and show all of these companies are using business credit to grow. Let me give you a simple example. With Walmart, 80% of what they sell, 80% of when you walk in that store, you see on the shelves, they used business credit to buy. They use business credit credit to buy the paper towels from Bounty. Then you buy Bounty paper towels from Walmart. They take your money and they pay off the credit they used to buy it. It's how they've got as big as they are. They're tapping into OPM using other people's money to grow, and that way they keep their cash on hand for things they need. For example, Walmart uses that cash on hand to expand into more locations. It's why they have over 10,000 locations around the world. Apple uses their cash on hand to expand their retail footprint and also for R&D. And so I could go on and on, but it's why all these companies tap into other people's money to use it where they can for everything they can use it for. Then they use their cash on hand to actually grow and expand. And you can do exactly the same thing. We need to leverage loans. We need to leverage credit lines. We need to leverage business credit. And if you followed my suggestions so far on the Millionaire Strategy, now you have the formula to be able to get even more of that kind of credit and financing. And that leads me to one of the most effective ways to tap into the Millionaire Strategy, which is called stacking. And stacking is where you get multiple different types of credit, multiple different types of loans and credit lines to stack your funding options to get even more. Look, one of the biggest mistakes I see entrepreneurs make when it comes to getting money is they try to get all the money they need from one source. It's the wrong way to do it. The Millionaire Strategy to get the most money is that we tap into a lot of different lending sources to get all the money they will give us. Now we stack these funding options to get oftentimes 10x what we would get with one source. That's what 7 and 8 figure businesses are doing. It's what you should be doing to qualify to get even more money. And that brings me to the final step of the Millionaire Strategy. They do one thing that gets them 10 to 100x results than what people that are not doing this one thing are getting. And that is tapping into an expert. Look, 7 and 8 figure business owners don't have time to mess around. They don't have time to go watch a bunch of videos to figure it out, go through step by step on their own, trial and error, taking something that would take years on their own. What they want to do is condense it to months and get results way faster. And they do this by working with experts. If you work with experts that understand fundability and setting up your business the right way to get money, building business credit, the 3 C's, everywhere you can go to get capital, you get money significantly faster. But it's not just about the speed. You also get more money at better terms. And that's how they can afford to get as much money as they get. They're getting long-term financing and they're getting really good interest rates. And that's because they're tapping into the knowledge of experts to help them along the way. So here's the questions. Would you like help along the way? Then there's 2 things I want you to do. Check out the link in this video to get access to our free finance assessment. You can talk to our expert team that's helped tens of thousands of business owners through this process to help find out what you need to improve on fundability, what you can qualify for financing right now, and the actual path to be SBA ready, and how you can actually expedite your business credit building. Check out the link in the description to this training to be able to get that free finance assessment. And let's see all the money you can get right now. If you go to the link creditsuite.com/get funding, then you'll actually be able to get pre-approved right now. I mean, our team will be on the phone with you typically within 24 hours, sometimes not over the weekend, but they'll almost always be on the phone with you same day talking about all the money you can get now. Let's tap into OPM right now and get the money you need to take you to the next level. So make sure you check out those links in the actual description of this training. And by the way, if you got value from this training, like and subscribe and keep your eye out for our next training. We're talking about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.